Louisiana beer reviews, Monk's India Pale Ale from Spencer American Trappist Brewery in Massachusetts. This is 6.5% alcohol, 30 IBUs. It was introduced in 2019. There's the symbol, the Trappist symbol. The fleur-de-lis is the symbol of the Trappist order. The chevron represents the hill the monastery is located on, and the Carpenter Square, it says, symbolizes the monks' commitment to manual labor. Spencer, Massachusetts, St. Joseph's Abbey. We have a St. Joseph's Abbey in Louisiana. But they make coffins. All right. And I think it's a different order of monks. Canned on August 25th, 2020 at 9:48 p.m. with 36 seconds. And 36 seconds. Okay, so I bought this at Martin Wine Cellar. It wasn't too expensive, because I wouldn't have bought it if it had been too expensive. Some things, I mean, any of these beer shops, they have things that are priced just extraordinarily high. But I did find some good deals, which I thought were relatively good deals. I mean, if I wanted to, I could spend a lot more money and do 2, 3, 4 videos a day of different craft beers. I would never run out. Mass produce, you know what I'm saying? Macro, micro, middle crow. I could just do endless, but no, enough's enough. Okay, very good on Beer Advocate, 87 out of 100, with only 29 check-ins though. Rapier says no, it's bad. It's a 64 out of 100, and furthermore, in the style, it's a 48 out of 100. In the style, it's really bad, with 30 check-ins, and it gets a 74 on Untapped, which is not bad for Untapped. It's about 45 degrees out here. The sun is at a good angle, I suppose, to be against this wall at least. All right, so we're getting some good, brilliant sunlight on this dry, cold day. Well, that's hazy, like they said. A thin white head, but it would be thicker in a narrower brim glass. It's orange with the sun shining through it. Translucent orange with some lazy ascending bubbles. I only saw one other video review for this. Now, there was a video review for another product they make, India Pale Ale. That's a 7 point something and a green label, but I haven't seen that one around here. But it looks like their stuff's becoming a little bit more available here, so we're going to have to look around, see what we can find. In this product here, it may only be canned. They're showing cans, a 4-pack of cans on their website. It's making me think it's just a canned product. But I've had companies like Founders say it's sold only, they'll say like only bomber bottles and 12-ounce cans, and then I'll be holding a 12-ounce bottle, and I'll say, well, there's a 12-ounce. It's pungent, bready, pungent hops, slightly oily hops, and bready malts, I'm trying to say. Smells good. It smells sort of like a New England IPA, which this literally is a New England IPA. So if you want to do manual labor and have a life of prayer and reflection, become a monk. You can be a brother and join the St. Joseph's Abbey in Spencer, Massachusetts, or if you live around here, join St. Joseph's Abbey. Body's high, medium, almost heavy body, but not quite. 30 IBUs. I mean, it's bitter. It's bitter. Isn't remarkably bitter. No, with 6.5% alcohol, to me an India Pale Ale would be more like 65 IBUs. But I know this is 2020, this is not 2010. Things have changed. And yet, in some ways, things have not changed at all. It's pretty sugary sweet. Now, it's not a juice bomb like a lot of these New England style or New England IPAs. It has some fruity qualities to it. I mean, ales just in general have that relative, compared to lagers. It also doesn't have that off-putting lupulin powder thing going where you get it on your finger and then it tastes and look like coagulated cereal powder at the bottom of the cereal bowl when it coagulates with the milk. Those things really don't appeal to me. Now, I know other people, they'll post the photos in these beer groups I'm in. They just are raving about it. They just love it. And if they love it, and everybody else would be saying, oh, yeah, awesome. It's like fruit. No. And they'll talk about it stank, but I try those. I don't find they really stink. I don't really get what the people are saying on that. But if you like it, then it is excellent, right? Whatever you like, you should drink it. If you don't like it, don't drink it. And if you think it's okay, then if somebody lets you have one of theirs, then drink it. But you wouldn't go buy it, okay? But I'm telling you what you probably already know already, or what you should know already. It's a mostly dry finish. Okay. It is one of the better New England IPAs I've had. I had some good ones. Somebody sent me the Sip of Sunshine. I think it's from a company called Lawson's. That was an all right product. Can't get it here yet. Maybe never. Some of the others, especially the ones that are New England style but not from there, don't do too well. We've had some companies around here try it with uneven success, let's say. Some hits, many misses. That might be the case for other parts of the USA as well. But yeah, this is a nice product. One more sip. Still, and I don't think they're adding any Belgian-style candy, sugar, or spices, like the Trappist. You think of Trappist ales from Belgium, Netherlands. Of course, there is an Austrian one, and then the Massachusetts. But, okay, so in my thinking, it's more like a pale ale, but they're saying IPAs, so they brew in it. They know more than me, I would imagine. And then there's some pale ales that are more like India pale ales, like, for instance, Dale's Pale Ale. Actually, this one tastes a lot like Dale's Pale Ale, except Dale's is much more bitter. Seems to be more bitter. This has high international enjoyment units. For me, I don't know what Rate Beer's talking about. Saying it's a 64 and a 48 in style. I don't see that. Had a head, like nice creamy head there. Didn't see any sediment. So it's not a super fresh version. All right. But in a can, getting a pretty good seal, I think. It's really not that old. Would I rather have it a week after it was canned? Well, yeah, but it has a date, guys. On the can. Born on date, even up to the very second of production. Cyclops scale for sweetness? Shoot, about 3.5 out of 5 sugar cubes. Maybe 4. Bitterness? Oh, about 3 out of 5 hop cones, I think. 2.5 at the lowest, but I don't think it's that low. I think it's 3 out of 5 hop cones. I would give it an A, 93 out of 100. Get into the most excellent range. 93, 9.3 out of 10. Because that's the way I score, right? 90 to 100 is an A, and then in the A range, and then 80 to 89B, and then 70 to 79C, and then 60 to 69D, and below 60, you can't drink it. It's literally undrinkable. You would get sick if you did. I've done that a few times and got sick. But there aren't too many beers that score below 60. They exist, or they used to exist. Maybe they've been phased out. I don't know. I haven't drank too many Four Locos. I only drink 1.5. So anyway, Laissez Le Bon Temps Relais, a most excellent product from Massachusetts, and I've been to Massachusetts a few times. Even went to 2 Boston Red Sox baseball games. One game ending on a game-ending home run. And I'm going to end this review by saying, y'all come on down to sunny and dry. Well, 45 days a year, you get that sunny and dry southeastern Louisiana.